Hi, my name is Shayla Walker. I'm giving a speech about social distancing, and I'm trying to persuade everyone in our country and in the world included to social distance during these hard times we are experiencing right now currently. Social distancing should be taken seriously, and many people in the United States are not taking social distancing seriously. Many people are just going out and about, and they're just still hanging out with a lot of people, and it is making the virus spread. Like, day by day, it's spreading more because people are not social distancing. If people don't social distance, the virus will just continue to spread. In fact, many pandemics in history have been stopped by quarantines and social distancing. Some of the pandemics in history have been stopped by immunity, but the virus we are struggling with now, which is the coronavirus, you cannot become immune to. You can catch it several times, so that will not be the case for 2020. This virus will not stop by immunity. And also, viruses have been stopped by vaccines, but we have not created a vaccine yet, so we should all social distance until the vaccine is created so we can put a stop to this pandemic we are in right now. Today I will be explaining how social distancing will help our country and the world stop this pandemic. I am an individual like the rest of y'all that are struggling with this pandemic currently, and I have researched many pandemics in history and how they have been stopped. I will first give examples of pandemics in history and how they were stopped, and then I will give statistics of how much the virus has risen, how many more cases there have been in the United States due to not social distancing. The numbers have risen like extremely over a short amount of time, like very high. Finally, I will propose a question about social distancing, a logical question. And overall, there have been many pandemics in history, so let's go ahead and talk about some. Pandemics in history have either been stopped by social distancing or quarantining or vaccines or immunity, like I had said in the beginning. There was a pandemic called the Black Death, and that was in the 1300s. And that is when they first started social distancing. They have never social distanced before the Black Death. They decided they would social distance when the Black Death came so they could put a stop to that pandemic that they were struggling with. And once they started quarantining and self-distancing, they found their numbers of people getting infected lowering. Not as many people were dying also. There was another pandemic called the bubonic plague in the 1600s. In England, a couple villages quarantined for 14 months straight, which is a year and 2 months. And someone had mentioned that it was very successful because nobody outside the villages had contracted the virus, so the virus was not spreading because they were social distancing. Do you not believe that social distancing will work? Well, let's see the statistics and let's see how much this virus has compacted the United States. Let's see how the numbers have risen, because everybody in the United States still wants to hang out with everybody and it just keeps spreading. But January 22nd, 2020, there was only one case of the coronavirus. In January, that is when the United States finally had the coronavirus pop up. And now, it's only been 2 months, and they have 300,000 cases. If people want to go back to normal lives, why don't they social distance? There's many people that were at the beach and everything. Why don't people social distance? I don't understand. In conclusion, the numbers are rising. People need to social distance. If we want to put this to a stop, people need to social distance if we want to go back to our normal lives. So every day you go out, think, how many lives could you be saving today? Even your own. Think about your own life. You could be saving your own life from contracting this disease.